Hi everybody, it's Daisy Rabbette again tonight, played by Caddy. And, well, we're going to have another good story time. But today, I'm in my full suit for you, just so, well, you can have the full experience. Okay, so for today's story, it's going to be one from when I was really, really little. Let's start out with, I'll throw this one in first for freezies, because I don't know where else I could squeeze it. My earliest memory. This is actually from when I was more or less still a baby. I remember it, and I checked out with my parents, so they actually confirmed this memory, as in they saw it in a different light, and I saw it in such a strangely different view. So we're pretty sure it is real. I was a baby at my grandparents' house, and they put me in my walker, which if you're too old or don't really remember what these kind of things are, it's basically a circle of plastic that the baby got stuck into with a kind of a sewn-in underwear thing there that the baby stuck in. It was on a platform of wheels so that the baby would walk around the house. Now, my parents remember it because they thought I was having such fun chasing around a toy that was pulled by a string by someone else. Now, I don't remember that part. I remember the fact that this thing chafed like a blubble. I was so uncomfortable. It made my special place very, very uncomfortable. So that is my earliest memory. I obviously it was way like one-ish age because that was before I could walk. So long time ago. So now to a more fun story. So I grew up in a very small town with, well, when I was there, it was the most was like 1,450 people. So pretty small, really spread out, all but where we lived. So there weren't a lot of young people. It was mostly old people. You played with who you could play with. And I had an older sister, 2 years older than me. She would occasionally play things that I wanted to play, like He-Mans or G.I. Joes. But I had to play things with her too that she wanted to play. So I had to play Barbies and My Little Ponies and dress up. And I wasn't the only one. So we didn't have boy clothes. This was all girl clothes. So I would dress up in a dress. We had several that I would put on, several she'd put on, and they'd switch around because we were small, so everything fit it, both of us. And it was girl clothes all the way down, right down to the undies. So I was 100% girl clothes for dressy time. But apparently we were fun enough that the kid across the street, one kid across the street that would come and do this with us, he would come over and play dress up too. Occasionally we go outside of the house still in dresses. The elderly neighbors always loved it. It was kind of weird, but hey. So that kind of started early for me. So if you're wondering when I started wearing dresses, probably about, young. And a memory I don't have, I just saw photos of, was apparently when I was a baby, my mother took me out for Halloween as a baby girl in a pink dress. So mom screwed me up. It's mom's fault. Now, besides that one kid that was across the street I played dress up with, we really had, like, when I was little, one other kid near me. We shared backyards. We are actually the same age. I know. Town of 1,400 people. almost entirely old people. I happened to share a backyard with someone who was my same age, and we had similar interests. Not the dress thing. That was only my sister and myself and that other kid across the street. Um, so we had me that was, I wouldn't say we were poor, but it did get reduced lunches. Most of the time I was in elementary, so we weren't rich. But the kid across the street was the son of the big Methodist church preacher. That was the parsonage for them. It was behind us. So he was rich. He got all the toys. I mean, like all the toys. All the GI Joe things, all the He-Man things, all the. You remember the guys that had like weapons that went plugged into them? I think they were called Centurions. Those were awesome. He had those Transformers, everything. It was a toy and you could want it, he'd get it. And all of them, like the big GI Joe planes and the Cobra battle base and stuff. So I like to play over at his house a lot. I miss that. That was fun. Had a whole basement full of toys. Kids those days. I was around, I think, third or fourth grade. He moved away, and I missed him ever since. Specifically, though, that was around the time that I changed shape. Up until mid third grade, I was actually the shortest and skinniest kid in my class. I know. You look at me now and I'm like, oh, Caddy, how could you ever be not gigantic? Well, that was true. When I was little, I was little. I was the smallest person in my class, period, up until second grade. And then I was just the smallest boy in second grade. I was like, this sucks. Um, at that point, I was not athletic. I was just skinny, not good at sports, picked on, the normal thing. Well, that was about third grade. I started getting chunky, and things went interesting from there. But I think that's enough of a story time for today. I think you've all enjoyed your Daisy moment. I'll give you another butt wiggle. Only if you like, comment, and subscribe. And ring that little dingly bell if it's still there. I didn't see it last time I looked. But, well, all that stuff YouTube wants you to do. Just do that because it will make me happy. And you want to make me a happy bunny? I want to be a happy bunny. Happy bunny, making me happy bunny. Okay, here we go. All right. Good night, you little bunnies. Be good.